Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 33 of my Rags to Property Owners Let's Play. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's a couple of days later. We did get some royalties, so our funds are higher, and Philip went to work. And also, we just got rent, 7,336 simoleons, which honestly, I think is a pittance given how much the house cost and how much the furnishings cost. I think it's a little ridiculously low for 3 units and all of that. But anyways, all I've really been doing is we've been working with Poppy. She's got some more milestones, and we've been working on our rocket ship, which is built, and we're on our final upgrade of it. So they need to essentially, 3 of them have got the upgrade rocket ship 5 times because I had them working on it together, and so then it takes them less time, but it will count for all of them. So if you're working on this aspiration, it's good to actually work on it with a number of people sims and have them all on the same stage and do that so that you don't actually have to take as long. Obviously, just going to space is quick, but if you want to upgrade your rocket ship, then it's good to have a few of them doing it together. But Misty was behind. She hadn't even read books, so that's why we end up having to do more. But I also find that you're more likely to be successful with a lot of the space adventures if you have upgraded your ship. The one they're doing now is the one to go to 6M, which I don't know if we'll even use it. I just figure why not fully upgrade it. So she can do tummy time on her own because she's done enough gross milestones that she's unlocked the ability to do it on her own, but she hasn't learned how to sit, so therefore she still has this little rug underneath her. So that's why we're working on the sitting. And she's got, you know, a few other ones. She got, like, when I first came in, it was, like, still Tuesday in the game, and she got, like, 2 or 3, like, back-to-back. Maybe just 2. It felt like, well, maybe it was just 2. But then she, like, went a whole, at least, sim day without any more. And now she's just recently got the ability to do it on her own. Let me see what her needs. You know what? I don't care that you're tired. It's the game's fault for taking way too long. Way too long. I asked her to do this, and she just took forever to do this practice sitting, so we're going to try it. You're not going to knit? Don't need to knit. I want you to do practice sitting. Also, working on the rocket ship has helped keep, like, 3 sims busy while I have the other sim work with Poppy. So it's honestly been really useful to have them all occupied with doing that. So, but we haven't had any rental events. Like, I would have come back, like, I've been playing and waiting, and I've just been, like, doing these things, having time pass, hoping some rent, you know, maintenance events would come up, but nothing's come up. And I don't have any mods that affect it in my game. I was thinking of adding it in the end, but I haven't added it yet. Okay, and she has unlocked the ability to chew her toes, which is why she's doing that right now. So practice sitting, try to go night. Just finish your practice sitting because it doesn't look like you're actually doing that right now. And we're gonna, hopefully you will actually, to keep putting her in the, oh sorry, it's not friendly, baby care in the crib. And the crib is actually not that useful. I'd rather her just be on the ground, though it's not so bad now. And I would have rather her be on the mat, but I kind of got to the point where I wanted to do tummy time, which you can do on the mat, but they just kept taking her off. I was kind of like, look, why is it taking you so long to do a nap with her? She's not really tired, but the timer's off telling her she's tired because I have this plum bite here, which still has 11 days left on it because I have a mod that extends the time. Mainly because I find, 1, it's too short, and 2, it doesn't even last the length of time that it's supposed to last. And also it's Harvestfest, so we do have that going on. I guess she wasn't really the ideal one to be doing the nap because she's the one who has to make the Harvestfest meal. Well, she doesn't have to, but I prefer her to because she's got the, she doesn't have to nap very long. So why don't you, since you have to make them, well, why don't we practice sitting with her 1 more time or 2 more times, and hopefully, you know, she actually gets it, and then we can just leave her on the mat until she needs attention. She had needed attention. She should be full up on attention, but she hasn't even unlocked whatever it is. I think it's a fine motor to get the fun, or maybe it's sit. I don't remember, actually. She doesn't have it yet, so we'll see. I don't know whether she'll get sit. What are you doing? What do you... Oh my goodness. Just do what I ask you to do. Don't put her down where you can't practice sitting. Are you actually going to do it now? Oh my goodness, it just takes so long. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, why don't you, what are you want this, well, that, I'm going to get rid of it, because I don't like that they have a whim to skip paying rent that they don't have to pay, because they own the building. So I have UI cheats that lets you get rid of it, and I re-roll it in this case, because I wouldn't complete it, because obviously, like, they haven't completed it, and they're not going to cheat to complete something that's not been completed. But, okay, you can win a game of chess, solve hard problems, but why don't you instead come here and appease this gnome with coffee? You're going to need to go to space, because we have no more upgrades to do to that rocket ship, but you are also level 10, so we can, you should do decently well going to space, especially because it's a fully upgraded one. And I harvested the plants one day and didn't, because we get 10 a day, it's not as urgent for me to harvest it. And the other thing we need to do is have another yard sale to maybe get this million, but I didn't want to do that without, showing you it. So like I said, I just had them working on the rocket ship. You can check for Harvestfest gifts, and then you can send a thank you card. So Thursday at 5 was when we got our rent. So, and I do think we got it from everybody, because I do think that was probably the full amount, $7,500. But I have to say it's kind of a pittance, especially because you have to pay on top of that. I should just send one to anybody. I might. Oh, is there someone coming to the mailbox? I'm thinking there must be someone going to the mailbox. Well, that's kind of annoying. That's kind of a nuisance. Maybe we need another mailbox on this lot. Maybe I should get rid of this thing. I think this came as a gift in the mail. Yeah, there's the mail. And I should put another mailbox over here that's like technically for the unit, and this one can technically be theirs. Okay, so you can get the mail and check for Harvestfest gifts. And then, once again, try sending that thank you card. And I'm going to actually this time look for a tenant and send it to a tenant, because I assume we have tenants that you maybe, because none of the tenants are up above, so you do need to build that relationship a little bit more. There, he's a tenant. That's good enough for now. And that'll get that done. And okay, did you put her in that crib again? She doesn't need the crib. Okay. You can pick her up, and then I am putting this crib in our family inventory, because I've kind of had it with the crib, because I'm really annoyed that you keep putting her in it. She's not tired. She just gets this stupid timer that she's tired, and it's just dumb as anything. I really don't like infants. I don't like them. Especially because they're so laggy and stupid with them. I really think I'm gonna add my mod. Some mods back in to help with the stupidity of how often they go check on these infants. Which is, to be fair, probably my issue, because I play with too many Sims in the house. And if I only had 2, it probably wouldn't be quite so bad. What are you doing? Just do what I ask. Oh my. And this is why you didn't need to see me with her. Which was just a lot of, you're not listening to me. Do what I ask. Stop doing that. Okay, why don't you come out here and do some more of your upgrades? You can do a water recycler on that. Let's get our water usage down. Water recycler. And can we actually have can we make some progress on our I know we're making progress on this aspiration, but can we make some progress on the aspiration that we want to actually work on? That would be really nice. Seriously, it would be really nice if we'd have a regular maintenance event. I would really like that, because this has been a really long time and I haven't had any at all. So I'm gonna look again. We have actually he has pretty high relationship from what I can see, unless there's some more further down that are our neighbors, and I'm just like, because he knows so many people, it takes me obviously a while. Yeah, can I remember who's in our can I remember who was actually tenants? Wasn't paying attention. So far I know none of these ones are, but I don't know if there were some that yeah, probably better to go look at the top, because we don't have that bad a relationship, unless there's some we don't know, and that's why they're not on here. I thought we had introduced ourselves to our tenants. So there's tenant 1. Maybe we haven't introduced ourselves. That's another tenant. That's a second tenant. And 3, 4. So we're at 4 tenants. 5, 6, 7. I don't know if he knows the kids. I don't know that I noticed the kids when I was scrolling through here. I don't know if it matters to know the kids. I just feel like maybe, oh, there. Okay, I think she's a tenant. So let's do that. You can go do a thank you card after all. And you are doing nothing of importance. Where did those, where'd the gnomes go? Appease the gnome. Give a, I think that's a coffee gnome. Yeah, it's a coffee gnome. Give a coffee. And I think this might be a pie. I might be getting confused. There is one that's pie and one that is toy, and I sometimes get that mixed up. Oh, look, we got the sit-up milestone! Yay! No more little mats. Yay, and now we can put a music in here and she can learn other stuff. Are you tired still? Yeah, you are still tired. Well, just go to sleep on the ground. Or maybe your sister can give you a nap. Is that what you're doing? Okay, you can do that. As I dig the crib away. There's no options for anything other than to give a nap or stick around the floor. It's not like she sleeps long. So she doesn't need to sleep for very long. So you're going to, why are you coming into our house? Check for Harvestfest gifts. And, oh, you know what we should do? We should have a neighborhood potluck. That's what we should do. That's what we'll do. Oh, see, there's one of the children. So she knows one of the children. Does she know everybody? I guess I should make sure that we know everybody. Because I don't know if we have Matt, because there should be 3 kids, 2 downstairs and 1 on the 2nd floor, like actual children. And I only noticed 1, and I kind of want to, if I can, because there is a limit to how many people you can invite them all. But the problem is, even when you go over, they're not necessarily there. Huh. Interesting. And honestly, yeah. Well, maybe we'll just invite who we know. Yeah. Okay, so did you sent the thank you card, so you should be pretty good. You didn't send the thank you card. Oh, that's because I looked through and didn't tell you to send it. Okay, I don't know. I misclicked there. I don't care about neighborhood stories because I've got them disabled, so that's why there's nothing of note. Yeah, that's what happened. I was looking through and I was like, oh, I don't see the other kids. And then I went, close. And that was it. So, is there anybody that you don't have? Like, all the people that I see, you have it. Oh, here, Princeton. You don't have that. You don't have a maxed relationship with that sim. Okay. Well, can we move these outside so they're not like in our dining area, in our living room area? Because it's kind of, I know they're going to just move around. Maybe I'll just put them in our inventory for the day. And then we'll just sell. So this was, we got the crystal thing for collecting all the crystals. Can we put it here? It's a good place for it. I mean, also it would work to have it here because it's right over the gem table. But I think it's better where I had it. Right there. For now. Unless I put something there and it won't fit there. So, yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can see any of the other... I can't say I've been seeing the Sims around as much as it seemed like I did initially. But like I said, I also, there haven't been any events. It's just a little bit weird. I have seen some Sims, like there when the Sim just came and walked into our yard. I don't know if they're in our house. But, yeah. Anyways, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try going to visit the neighbors, but I'm actually going to go go to the map view and come and visit them, see if I can do that. Because I notice when I travel within the houses, like if I go here and say, visit unit, then it resets my, my locks on my door. I don't think it, if I travel, oh, look here, we don't know you. Okay. Oh, so maybe there is another one. I didn't realize they had a different last name. Oh, maybe that makes sense. I'm trying to remember the background. Okay. Well, I'm going to go try and visit and introduce myself. So I'm not going to show you that because you've already been there and seen that. And then we're going to try and come back and have a potluck for Harvestfest. So I'll be back. So we visited our downstairs tenants, and I just introduced whoever didn't know the Sims. And then we came to the second floor, and there were some Sims here that we didn't know either. Like some of our Sims didn't know some of the Sims. But while we were here, I had Philip ask, what he thought about the land, which I'm not seeing here, not the land, the unit. But we got this top tier, and I don't know if that was that or I did do some inspection and maintenance. Because I'm not seeing anything where they said that it was, Oh, there. So from asking about rental conditions, the tenant is thoroughly enjoying their experience in this residential rental and is overflowing with positive feedback. So, and then this popped up. Like I said, I wasn't going to show me going to the lots. It's just that... And I didn't show the first one, but then when that happened, I realized I probably should have done that with the downstairs one when we were visiting them. But I think we know everybody upstairs, but I'm going to just take a look and see if we indeed do. And then if we don't and anything goes on, I'll show that. Otherwise, I'll be back when we're doing our potluck for Harvestfest. So we knew everybody upstairs. Though one of the Sims wasn't very close with one of the teens, but I don't remember which one it was. I'll have to look again. It's not that important right now. So I brought them back down. I was hoping by using M to travel between the lots as opposed to just going and saying travel to that my door lock would stay, but they seem to be gone. So we have to go back to locking for all chickens because it didn't keep that. And I can tell because it's not saying to unlock it. I don't know if this chicken is going out that door, so I don't want to lock it yet. I'll have to keep an eye on, though I suppose I could just pick the chicken up if the chicken goes out. All chickens, it kind of looks like it's making a break for it, and sometimes it doesn't work right away. Like it was already in the process of going out, it may not actually work. But we'll try it anyways. And are you my animal enthusiast? I can't honestly remember. Yeah, you should come feed the chickens. Should scatter some food here. And we'll leave you to do that. And we are going to have a potluck. Because much as we need to have a pool party, I think a potluck would be more appropriate for Harvestfest. So we're going to have her come in here and plan a social event. So I'll be back once it's started. I said I'd be back when it started, but I thought it's funny that kids can actually be potluck contributors. So for the fun of it, we're going to have one child be a potluck contributor, and then I will pick some more. And again, I'll be back. So we have our 3 potluck contributors, one for each unit, because I had to pick 3, even though we will make some food too. And then I invited the rest of the tenants as guests. And then we have 1 extra because I also invited Poppy. So we're going to have it in our unit. So that's where that's coming up, even though it's showing it in the basement. But we're going to do it there. And we have to eat potluck food. Why? You're not wearing that. Oh, and someone's sad. Oh, you're tired. Well, you can just go to sleep. Oh. Or your sister can give you a nap. Is your sister giving you a nap? What is your sister doing? Practice standing. Really, why don't you give her a nap? Let's baby care. Give Poppy a nap, and hopefully she'll get over her tiredness that is non-existent. Oh, she actually does have some tiredness. I guess because we were gone, it her needs actually went down, and she didn't get the benefit of the charged crystal. So, okay. So what I want you to do is actually make some food. We will make some grilled cheese. I think you could probably do that from here. Serve lunch. And there, because grilled cheese is a good thing for you to eat. And others will eat food, though I suppose we need to kind of eat the potluck food. Oh, I wanted to change your outfit. I remember that now, because this is just like a bit ridiculous for a potluck, honestly. Is that a party outfit? It is a party outfit. I think I probably gave it to her because I was thinking she would wear it as a that's probably not the best, but whatever, as a prom outfit. And I thought it was okay for prom, not so much for other things. So I don't know how we can compliment food. I don't know where the potluck food is. I don't think I made, maybe Princeton was one. No, I think it was the tenant downstairs. I don't think I asked him. I think his daughter is the one, his child daughter, because I was really curious what kids would bring. That's the main reason. This was like, I thought it was kind of funny. So, okay. Why don't you come over here and I guess gossip? Just get over here and we'll start our gathering so we can rally the troops if we need to. Hopefully someone brings some potluck food. Because so far I'm not seeing any potluck food, but it's also a really big place. So if they put it somewhere, because you have to eat the potluck food. I don't know if it matters. If it can be any food? I should have made one of my Sims a potluck contributor instead of a host. You were supposed to bring food. I had you be one of the contributors. I'm gonna look and see if they put it elsewhere, like downstairs. There's no counters down here. Oh, but there is a shelf up here. Did you put food up here? No. No food there. Oh, is there food here? Did you put the food down here? Is this a potluck? Okay, we're gonna actually pick this up. And he was one of the contributors. And we're gonna bring it upstairs. Because you know what? We kind of want to have this upstairs. And, yeah. That's not a very useful place for it. But I guess I do have a table there. But that probably means that some food is being eaten. Though they're not finished it. They haven't finished it. But now we can call the guests to meal. Because we found it up here. And why don't you garnish it if you can. Because it's not actually very good. And then we will... After you garnish it, we will call the meal, since we only seem to have one thing given to us, brought. So then I'll call the meal, but you don't need to eat it. If you're going to eat anything, you should eat grilled cheese. And, okay, so you don't need to eat. You can come here and grab a serving of that, and I know I put you on this party animal, but it's so glitchy. Let's put you... I'll try putting you back over when you get back. But we'll stick you on the grilled cheese aspiration. We just need someone to eat potluck food. And how are you doing there? Oh, good. You're on the mat and you're playing. So you're being productive. Productively doing something useful. Is there food upstairs? Did someone put some food up here? I'm not seeing anything up here, and we don't really have anywhere to put the food up there. The only place is like in that other area. Okay, the potluck itself was a bit of a dud, and that we didn't get very much brought. I have to say. Yeah, it was very much, so I don't remember even who brought this. It doesn't say anymore. We'll just maybe try complimenting you. Can we compliment you even though I didn't see anything that you brought? Friendly, compliments, compliment potluck item. There you go. Let's do that. This, in terms of like potluck items compared to when we were in our rental unit, people not really bringing very much, I have to say. How about you? Can you compliment? I think he was supposed to bring something, so maybe we can have the option on him under compliments. Compliment potluck. Oh, we got the creep milestone. Good going there, sweet pea. Way to go! I used to not like those mats, but I find they actually are really, really quite useful. Oh, what are you doing? Just leave her alone. Are you going to go witness that? That's alright if that's what you're doing. But you should come back here and clean up, because we need to clean up for this. So we already have our gold, and mainly what we're trying to do is you know, well, interact with our guests. I don't think she ever ate, but maybe by the time maybe everybody had eaten it, possibly. I'm thinking maybe. And also we need to eat, we probably should have her make a grand meal is what we should have her do. Even though I really don't like them. So I'll just put her back over onto the party animal. But we have had everybody here. Let's just see if we can, one thing. We're going to see about asking about the rental conditions. And see if we get a boost to our unit. If they like it. If she likes it. Why is there a rubber ducky on the table? I'm thinking someone was playing with the toy. Well, I don't know if it's going anywhere. Well, I don't think we got anywhere with that, so we'll have to try that another time. But we're going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!